What's going on, fellow explorers? I made it to Jones Lake State Park. I'm using all trails. I do have a map that I just grabbed from the visitor center. I highly recommend checking it out before you hit the trails. But yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Haven't seen too many people yet. I might be the only one out here on the trail, not sure. It's November 13th, 2023. It is around 12 in the afternoon. So, should be interesting. I'm right here. So my plan is the trail that I'm going to be following using all trails is taking the Jones Lake Trail all the way up to Salters Lake. Not a bad little trail so far. It's definitely on the scale of easy, moderate to difficult. It's definitely on the easy, which I'll show you in a moment. But yeah, this is very beautiful, crisp, cool day here in November. Not too many people. There was came off the trail back there. There was a nice fishing boardwalk that went out to the water. Figured I'd let that couple and their child have the place to themselves. Maybe on the way back we'll check it out. Get some nice pictures. But yeah, let me turn the camera forward. So the type of forest that we're walking in it's not a swamp. It's what's called a Pocassin. Forest. There's little areas, swampy areas, but most of it, what you're looking at here, hasn't been raining too much here in North Carolina for the last couple of months, actually. So this is probably one of the better times to hike, especially November, this time of year. There's less bugs and spider webs. But yeah, this is pretty cool, pretty interesting that I might be walking on land that was hit by a huge ice snowball. Yeah, so this is what I was afraid of, seasonal hunting. So I'm one who likes to veer off the trail, explore a little bit, see what interesting things you could find. So I don't think I'm going to be going off trail anytime soon during this hike. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for that on the way here. I was planning it out in my head. There's always interesting things to find when you go off trail. But not in this forest. Looks like mostly bushes and vines. Don't want to get tangled up in there. So it looks like we're going to be sticking to the trail on this little adventure. So little factoid with these Carolina bays. Observed on the southwest end of the bays, both lakes and the dry, is a raised mound. It's flat on the northwest side, but they're raised. It's kind of like picture throwing a heavy rock into the sand. So on the far end of the rock, you're going to see the sand build up and build a little rim. So that's a good indication. Well, it's an indication in some sense that maybe there was a huge ice ball that came crashing out of the land at a sloping angle and raised up the earth. And over time they become worn down. So this is a perfect example of a Carolina Bay. When thinking about the Younger Dryas impact theory, you can see how this is pushed up. I believe this is a dog print right here. The dog came in and pushed this mound up here. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So I couldn't resist. I have to go off trail just a little bit over here. Those white painted bands around the tree is where the game lands begin. Let me take the risk and walk up a little bit because it looks really nice in this part of the forest. Man, it's somewhat enchanting back there. Beautiful pine needle forest here. Okay, so I am at the junction of Salters Lake Trail and Bay Trail. That way continues around, would it be the northern end of Jones Lake? It looks like Salters Lake is this way. Still seeing those white bands around the tree. Let's see. So we are here. So I'm going to be heading up this way. Hopefully we get some good views of the lake here, of the Carolina Bay. So we started here. I hiked up this way. I guess the game lands are over here. So yeah, let's move forward and find something cool to look at. So I'm coming up to the end of Salters Lake Trail. I haven't seen any remarkable difference in the landscape, like no raised mounds, as if suggestive of like something was raised up by an object slamming into the ground. But the elevation is a little higher. I took a snippet of the all trails of where I'm at. It is a little higher than from where I came from. Trails in. Welcome to North Carolina State Parks. Fires are permitted in designated areas only. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the map. So we are going to be heading here. Okay, cool. Let's go check it out. So this is bay number 2. Bay number 1, Jones Lake. We're probably going to get some better views on the way back because we're going to go on the walk around the north end. Wow. Beautiful. Let's see what this is. Go. So I believe those are measured in feet. Looks like something over there. Can we see it? Might be some type of observation post for the rangers, because the trail did end. Yeah, I would love to check that out. Maybe not today. I don't believe this lake is too deep. I know Waccamo is considered one of the deepest lakes, Carolina Bays, at 15 feet. There's also, I think I mentioned this earlier, crocodiles. So maybe I don't want to get too close to the shore here. It's too bad they didn't make a trail around. I guess this is too thick. Imagine making a trail through here. This is nice clear water. If you had some type of water purifier on you, you could probably drink it. So yeah, if the younger Dryas impact theory is the correct one, this is huge, man. It would have been a big chunk of ice that came down. And again, the other theory is just wind. Glacier winds coming from the northwest over thousands of years, just pushing this oval landmass, creating this oval landmass. So making my way to the north end of Jones Lake, I'm going to exercise the theory, the French theory of the younger Dryas impact theory. So supposedly 11,800 years ago, give or take, a major cataclysmic event took place that caused the ending of the glaciers, the last ice age, the ending of the megafauna, and caused massive flooding throughout all of North America, Canada as well. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. I think that goes to the lake. So I believe I'm going in the right direction. I came across this gate. There's another trail that veered off to the right, but I believe I can go this way. So I'm gonna, looks like a little road over here. So I'm a little embarrassed. I was going in the wrong direction. The trail and lake is that way. We're back at the gate. The trail behind me goes out to a road that is in the opposite direction of the lake. Let's head back. So where was I? Where did I leave off? The younger Dryas impact theory, the fringe science theory. So supposedly there was this huge cataclysmic event that caused the ending of the glacier period 12,000 years ago. Massive flooding, the melting of the ice glaciers caused pretty much the mass extinction of all the megafauna, which might have been a good thing. Many archaeologists that I've read don't believe in the hunter-gatherer hunting theory, that they pretty much hunted them out of existence. I don't believe that either. And while we're on this fringe theory, maybe the Great Flood, the cataclysmic event that took place back then, was what is all those legends we hear about, those the great floods. A lot of the Native Americans myth talk about a great flood. You got the great flood of the Bible, and many other cultures and societies have their own great flood story. So that could be it. That's not, civilization really started to develop not too many years after 11,800 years ago. So you can see where I'm going with this. There's no absolute proof for either theory, whether it was the wind and rain that formed these Carolina bays, or it was some huge gigantic ice balls falling out of the sky, slamming into the earth with such tremendous energy. All right, coming up to our first outlook of Jones Lake, north end of the trail. I'm gonna post a snapshot of where I'm at from all trails. I think there's another lookout. We're not too far from the parking lot. Beautiful. I have a question for you guys. In making these type of videos, the day through hike, what do you guys what's that in the background? Oh, no, not again. As you can see, we're still here. All right. But yeah, my question was, when watching these day through hikes, what type of content do you guys prefer to see? Someone's face talking to you? Less face, more woods? What type of scenery shots? These are videos I'm going to be working on in the future. I plan on doing more hiking and camping. I love watching them. I learn a lot. It inspires me to do research on certain locations and decide whether I want to be there or not. And that's what I'm hoping to provide you guys with these hiking videos. Lookout number 2. Going backwards here. Or lookout number 1, actually. Overlook Bay Trail. This one looks a little bit more expansive view up ahead. It's a very interesting looking tree right on the bank of the lake there. So I've only passed 2 people so far on this hike. I think I'm up to around 7 miles. I decided to do the full loop. Let's hope the sun doesn't get too intense on the camera here. Watch my step. Oh, this is cool. This was worth it. Too bad that sun is right there. It's a type of pine tree. See if I could zoom in. There we go. Oop. Yeah, this is a very easy trail. Along the way, they have a lot of benches you could relax. So this is where I might cut out, fellas. Trail continues on to the parking lot. Probably have another 20 minutes. Really appreciate you stopping by, checking this video out. Hopefully you made it to the end. If you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. Silver Wolves out. Stones of the past.